Shadows of Redemption. In the heart of bustling New York City, where the skyline stretches like a jagged metal forest, lies a story shrouded in shadows and redemption. Chapter 1, The Stranger. The rain poured down in sheets, drenching the streets of Manhattan. In a dimly lit alley, a lone figure stood, cloaked in darkness. His name was Jack Rivers, a former detective haunted by the memories of his past. He had left the force after a tragedy that shattered his world. As Jack trudged through the rain-soaked streets, he noticed a faint glimmer of light emanating from a nearby building. Curiosity piqued, he approached cautiously, his instincts honed from years of police work. Inside, the scene was straight out of a noir film. Smoke hung thick in the air, and the sound of jazz music drifted from an old radio. At the center of the room stood a woman, her silhouette illuminated by the dim glow of a street lamp outside. She introduced herself as Sarah Walker, a private investigator with a reputation for solving the unsolvable. Sarah had been hired to uncover the truth behind a series of mysterious disappearances plaguing the city. Reluctantly, Jack agreed to join forces with Sarah, his instincts telling him that this case was unlike any he had encountered before. Chapter 2, The Vanishing Act. Their investigation led them deep into the underbelly of New York, where secrets lurked in every shadow. They interviewed witnesses and scoured crime scenes for clues, but the truth remained elusive. Then, they received a break in the case, a witness who claimed to have seen the victims being taken to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, Jack and Sarah raced to the warehouse, determined to uncover the truth once and for all. But as they entered the decrepit building, they were met with an eerie silence that sent shivers down their spines. Suddenly, a noise echoed from the darkness, a faint whimper that sent a chill down Jack's spine. Following the sound, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its walls lined with photographs of the missing victims. Before they could react, a figure emerged from the shadows, a man cloaked in darkness, his face obscured by a sinister mask. Chapter 3, The Showdown. With a menacing laugh, the masked man revealed himself as the mastermind behind the disappearances, a twisted individual hell-bent on seeking revenge against those he deemed responsible for his own tragic past. A fierce battle ensued as Jack and Sarah fought to bring the madman to justice. They dodged his attacks with skill and determination, each blow bringing them closer to victory. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, Jack spotted a glint of light, a discarded knife lying on the ground. With a burst of adrenaline, he lunged forward, driving the blade into the masked man's chest. As the villain crumpled to the ground, his mask slipping from his face, Jack and Sarah shared a moment of relief. The nightmare was finally over. Chapter 4, A New Beginning. In the days that followed, Jack and Sarah were hailed as heroes, their bravery celebrated throughout the city. But for Jack, the greatest reward was the sense of redemption he felt, a chance to make amends for the mistakes of his past. With the case closed, Jack and Sarah parted ways, each embarking on a new chapter of their lives. But their paths would always remain intertwined, bound by the bonds of friendship forged in the fires of adversity. As Jack looked out at the glittering skyline of New York City, he felt a sense of hope wash over him. Though the shadows of his past would always linger, he knew that as long as he had Sarah by his side, he would never be alone. And so, as the sun set over the city that never sleeps, Jack Rivers embraced the future with open arms, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. For in the end, it was not the darkness that defined him, but the light that shone from within. Okay, friends, I hope you liked the video and learned something from it. This is all for today. We will meet in next video. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you, bye-bye, and take care.